How you doing, man? What is your name?
My name is Michael, bro.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Thank you,
And
bro.
where are you from?
From Ethiopia, I live in Norway.
Okay, okay. And what has it been like to be a traveler, and especially a black traveler? Traveling in Thailand. We're in Thailand right now. How's it been?
As traveling as a black man, you don't really notice until you meet other travelers. And they're usually like European, US, usually white people, but yeah, the Thais and the yellows, if you want, they don't really care that you're black. So yeah, there's not really any racism going on. They hate Farangs, but not particular colors.
Okay, okay. So you say like basically since you've been traveling, you've been feeling like you're just one with everybody. Like no one's really particularly pointing out that you're black or anything like that. You've been getting like fair treatment. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, really fair treatment. And to be honest, this is the most that I ever felt Norwegian ever in my life. Because back in Norway, you don't feel as a Norwegian. They will never accept you as one. But here I'm kind of accepted as a Norwegian and as a black man. So yeah, it's all privilege, all good.
Okay. What about dating in particular? How has it been? How were the women back in Norwegia? Where was it from?
Norway.
How were the women back in Norway compared to the women that you meet here in Thailand?
Actually, the woman, that's another story though, because the woman, they always love us. So you don't meet like racism on that level though. But that's the thing though. We are considered as fun, not as husband material. So that's another thing as well. But yeah, I can't really tell any difference from that back home and here.
So would you say that you've been lusted for? Like you said, we are considered for fun. So like, we know how to have a good time and, they're attracted to our physical traits. Have you felt any particular lustful energies?
Not in particular because it's the same back home. So yeah, we kind of wanted by the women no matter where we go. That's the difference, truth.
And what do you feel? How do you feel about the lack of commitment part? Like, they're not really interested in marriage, would you say?
Yeah.
But like,
But then
you're gonna have a
again,
good time.
me myself only had a couple of weeks of relationship, so for me that doesn't really hurt. But yeah, of course, we consider as less, and that is also why things are how they are. So of course, that's a problem, but that's not really a problem that I have because yeah, what can I say, our interests align. Come for the night.
Okay. When it comes to women, what are you looking for? And do you find it? Do you think you could find it here in Thailand?
First, I have to go with myself because I need to be able to commit to a relationship and to commit to a woman. So yeah, that's some shit I have to figure out beforehand. But yeah, of course, I want kids. I want a wife. I want that stable shit. Yeah.
Okay. At the West, in the West, they have a certain look at relationships, and in the East, they have a certain look at relationships. And in the West, women they behave different than women in the East. What do you feel about the two different cultures?
Yeah, you can't even compare them. It's yeah, so different, so different. And I would say the East now we only know surface level though, but from what we can see, or at least what I can see, they look way more committed to the relationship, to their man, to their family. Yeah, they dedicate their life to that shit. And back home, it's yeah, you know how it is. It's usually they care about their careers, and then like family and other stuff comes secondhand. But yeah, no, here it's all dedication to the family, and that goes both ways, even for the woman and for the man.
What do you think are some problems of the West?
Oh, where to start? Where to start? That's a big ass question in terms of a relationship. In terms of a relationship, I think it's mostly people thinking about themselves, and that's all over though. Not only in just relationships, but yeah, people are really egocentric. And yeah, if I'm thinking about me and you're thinking about you, then who's thinking about us?
That's a good one. That's a bar. What do you think about the East? Are there any problems of the East that you've seen?
I haven't really given that a real thought, but yeah, the economies are very low, and it's so they have to struggle a lot more. But then again, who says struggle is bad? They have food on their table, they have love, they have each other. So but
Okay.
something to point out, economy. But that's it.
I have two more questions. How do you feel about the gender war that's going on in the West?
It's kind of ridiculous because I agree with the what's it called, equality and shit, and equal pay and blah blah blah. But there are levels to this. There are different jobs for men and for women, and you can say whatever you want, but that's just how it is. And you have to accept the fact that we are different, and there will be differences. Yeah, I don't know if that answered the question, but yeah.
Okay, and is there a solution? If there is, what do you think it is?
I don't have the answers, but yeah. First of all, just to see each other, accept each other as we are, and not go around the bush. Yeah, one start could be just accepting the genders. That's a fucking get-go. Except there's two fucking genders, and let's take it from there.
What about the ears, and the beers? It's been a pleasure to talk to you, Michael.
Likewise,
Appreciate you,
brother,
man.
likewise.